Alright, we are back. Oh, we're on the wrong thing. 1 minute. That's where we're hearing that kind of music. That's not Overwatch music. We're not playing Westmore. Let me get that real quick. Match overlay. But we are playing some Overwatch against Deer Creek. Very excited. This should be a great match. Deer Creek has a very good team. Yeah. So this is a best of 5. Should have some good matches here.
Leave a broken world behind. Alan, stay sharp.
We did
It's hard to
ban
keep you alive when you're distracted.
Ram and Lucio.
Today,
And for this game, through this OESL, bans stay throughout the entire time.
5, 4.
No, sorry, not throughout the entire time. They don't get the ban limit
Round
again.
1. Capture the objective. Raise my banner.
Okay, now we're actually starting.
But I guess you can't predict everything.
Switch this over.
Gegoed.
We were not playing Nepal, we're playing Oasis.
The older I get, the faster the years go.
It's likely that time is passing at the
Get my
same
weeks
rate
mixed
it
up
always
here.
has.
So,
Barring relativistic effects.
for
of course.
really any of the
I like you
Overwatches
better when
where
you're
there's
talking
map
to yourself.
bands, there's also a set control map we start on,
Capture
and it
the
changes per
objective.
week. So this week it is Oasis instead of Nepal. Alright, Felipe on Vendetta. Taking a nice big flank here. Gotta be very careful. Or not.
The objective is now
On the objective, gather in this position.
This objective belongs to me.
We've played Deer Creek before, yeah, and so like I said, this should be a great match. We didn't take the point though. 12% for Deer Creek taking it first, and then we retake it. Blind Gamer on the ball.
Return to me.
Chicken on Sig is cool.
Barrier is gone.
Kind of his comfort pick. Flash over the hazard.
The barrier cannot withstand much more.
Shifty on Brig to kick the ball away from the Ana. He's staying with our Ana here to try to keep each other alive.
Actuating the barrier.
Ball does get Vendetta. Gotta be very careful here. And here's that kick we were talking about. CC'd, yeah, slept, and then naded from the Ana, making it hard for him to really do anything. Gotta be careful here, and also healing our tank. Yes, okay, here we go. Looks like we have someone ulting here. Get to it, yeah. Skippy ulting, gets a triple kill. Good job there. Doing a great job of kicking the ball so far. Ball is the big rolling thing going around. It does a very good job of dealing a lot of incremental damage and distracting. So if you can kick him, meaning you get him down where he can't really do anything, he kind of unavailable. Nice ult there from the Sig. We're in overtime already. Nice ball ult. Ana sweeping and nading the ball very low. We got Bob here looking at the Ana to be careful.
Best round.
And we get the first point. Good job for Bixby.
Cosmically.
Score 1-0.
Clear out.
Over here. You won't be.
Stay yourselves, and we'll all live with our lives.
Still improving.
Ah, Oasis. I miss the quiet confines of a laboratory.
Okay, we are up on the first map here. Control, you have to take 2 of the 3 control points. We took the first one, so if you take this one, then it's over. If
Now
the
let's
Deer
finish
Creek
this.
takes this one, then it goes to 1-1, and we go on to that 3rd point.
Not so fast.
Targeting hostile. Over there. Over here. We're outnumbered. Be careful. Keep fighting.
Right now, very close. Gotta be careful here, keeping each other up. No one has the point right now. Let's make sure we're not getting staggered. Very close. Here you get the Ana. Lamp. Oh, nade. It gets both of them. Great job there from Ashley. Staying alive and getting both supports. Great stagger there.
Over here.
Come over here, please.
Dodge this.
Over here.
Copy. Heads up.
Skippy on Soj.
Hostile spotted.
Staying high, being close to our supports to do exactly what he just did there. They were kicking the Reaper, making sure that he doesn't come and dive our supports. So doing a great job. I suspect the Ana will be banned next time. But who knows? Lion Gamer not on ball. A very good ball, so I think we're doing a good job about kicking that ball. 56%. Deer Creek does take the point. I do hope we noticed that. Okay. Wish we at least contested that, but I do like the keeping the high ground. Reaper trying to take ground, but doesn't. Good kill there. Let's go to our tank if I can get to him. There he is. Chick still on Sigma. We do have most of our ults. We have 2 left online, and then all 5 of them within 30 seconds.
Acknowledge.
Heads up.
95%. Can we keep this?
Science rarely rewards overconfidence.
And we take the first points. Good job there from Bixby. Yeah, that's very good. Very good starts. Because last time we played them, it was very clearly Deer Creek winning that. I think we did take a point off of them, a map. But that was very dominant of Bixby, so very good job. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. Let's see how Deer Creek adapts once we get back here.
Arriving at Watchpoint Gibraltar.
I'll find my own path.
You know, if you really wanted to commit to the whole spider bit, you'd get some extra legs.
Alright, we are back for round 2. Bixby
Like you want
up.
already a monster.
Bixby up. And we are in Gibraltar. This is a reworked map. Not really reworked, but there's little things. It's not like a full rework like they do sometimes.
What experience do you
just like
possibly bring to this mission?
it's kind of cosmetic, basically, almost actually cosmetic.
So, nothing.
But anyways, we banned Venture and Vendetta and Ball. Vendetta and Ball. So we did get rid of Ball for this second round, which is not a bad pick for Gibraltar. Gibraltar is a pretty good ball map. We are playing Curie with like Tracer and a Hazard. Let's get on the Tracer here. Well, that's not Tracer. We do have Skippy on Widow. Looks like a Wu Yang to me. Trying to find a place to come in, but Wu Yang is kicking them off.
Much better.
Sojourn en route. No time for games. Let's move this thing.
So far, Deer Creek is doing a good job of keeping us at bay. Tracer not really able to do much right now. We are getting behind. Trying to go for the Kiri. Let's go to the Hazard here. Hazard is low against the Diva. We might see a swap here. I think that is an Ashe against on the enemy team. No, that was a cast. Pushing all the way into the forts. Gotta be very careful here. Can he stay up there? Pushing them off with a cast there. Very low when the cast gets them. And we do get him with a Lucio. Good job there from Shifty. Backing up your Hazard. Diva ults. Doesn't quite get anyone. Almost had like the perfect Diva ult where it wasn't really in the air, on the ground. But not quite there. It does get a good stagger on Line Gamer. On Diva. Let's see if this ult gets anywhere. Doesn't really. Actually gets one. Okay. I think that's enough. Absolutely. Kiri. Yes. Great push there. Very, very good for Bixby. Taking first points. After that, it's rough to take that first corner, but then after that, it gets a lot easier usually, and that's what happens. But a great push there, taking the advantage from the stagger from the tank, and using that to push the team with the tank ult. And we're just gonna keep taking height. I love this. Very good.
This ends now.
Lots of ults coming in. I think that's both DPS ults.
Maybe I'll try something different this time.
Was that our ult? Or yeah, there was both of their DPS ults. And that was just a kick. Honestly, that's kind of a good thing for us. That's very early in the point to get us to kick off. And we have what those two ults here. Trying to get the Wu Yang, get an early pick. He's very low. Again, staying up. Wu Yang ults, and the wall them off of the Wu Yang ult. Very good job. Hazard gotta be careful here, getting back. Carry ults. I think for both of them? No, that was enemy team. Pushing in with that. D.Va trying to get a pick, but we're doing a great job of kicking them. We gotta be very careful here. Hazard very low. Yeah, I think we should just die a little sooner there. And what I'm talking about is if the fight is over, it's advantageous of the other team to wait a couple seconds and pick off that last one, because then we don't get the good resets to each other and we're wasting precious seconds. So if the fight's over, it's better just to try to die. Yeah, so here we go. We do have two ults. Hazard ult and Tracer ult. Hazard pushing in, trying to get the supports again. I can see an ult here. Let's see what happens. He's trying to pop it up. Oh, that was two from Tracer. And gonna get the D.Va. I think just to make sure this is done. Yes. Castle kind of wasted, honestly. Does get the Kiri. Oh, gotta be very careful here. And they do pick him off. Never mind. I'm gonna take that back. That was not wasted. I think that was just enough to push them back. 52 seconds left. Yurikri kind of getting their momentum back there. I think we're gonna see some swaps. Go into Reaper. I think that's a pretty good swap here. I think they're doing a pretty good job of pushing the Tracer off with like the Wu Yang and the Cats and the D.Va. Reaper pushing in, trying to get the supports, and gets the Kiri. Wu Yang does get him. Let's see this Lucio beats to sustain this fight. Can they take this fight? I think if they just get around this corner, it'll be a lot easier fight. Okay, here we go, and we are going into overtime. Let's see if they can keep this point. And we are going overtime, going to Hazard. Pretty good swap, honestly. Against, I'm sorry, Maga against Hazard. Yeah, I think that will probably end it. Maybe we do have. Never mind. Oh my goodness. Can we keep? We got 0.2 in. Oh my goodness. I thought that was over. Very good job from Bixby. I think we have some good swaps there. We're going to. We're actually. Skippy's going to Tracer. Which honestly, it kind of works. I could see that with the Reaper. Still on Lucio, still on Kiri. You know, swapping to Maga is a good swap against Hazard. So I can see us swapping here also. But only 60 seconds left, and we do have the two ults. Two ults and another two ults if we run through. Gotta be very careful here. Maga pushing in, getting Skippy, getting the Tracer, and yeah, we do reset here. Okay, we gotta be very quick here. We got 40 seconds. We had a pretty good push so far. You know, 0.2 and 50 meters. That may not seem like a lot to some people, but especially like this map is very hard for attackers. Yeah, and the cast like kind of solidifies that there. We're not using ults. We gotta be careful here. Yeah. Yeah, we have about 14 seconds left. So be very careful here. Let's see if we can not die there, and he does. It's gonna be very hard for our tank to push in here. Might get it. Yeah, it's gonna be very, yeah. But that's okay. That was a very good push. I would like to see that tank ult sooner. I don't know why we didn't do that on like kind of that first big fight out of second point, and then we kind of lost it from there. You know, we had some good staggers. So you gotta be very careful here. Staying locked in, staying communicating the whole time. Round great from Line Gamer.
I'll find my own path.
No holding back, you hear me?
They had this coming, so let's give it to them.
Let's get some healing beats going.
Over there!
Alright, we're going to stay with kind of our classic comp here. We got Hazard, we got Lucio, we got Kyrie, we got Soj. And then Tracer, yeah. Tracer's not classic. We've kind of picked that up recently, which I love. I love that we're picking up Tracer.
5, 4, 3,
Tracer's very versatile.
1.
Don't particularly love the Lucio, but I can see why we're doing that. It's gonna help with the engagements here.
Heads up!
Over there!
Yeah, let's go to a little bit of Lucio. Where are we? There we are. Yeah, and as you see, he's helping with engagements. We have the Maga. Honestly, I would like to see the Sig switch here. Yeah, the Hazard is good, but it's Maga just does so much damage.
Watch here!
And we didn't ban on it, so I'm not sure why we're not playing on it.
Get this one. Found one here.
Over here!
Okay, so far doing a pretty good job, but then after that, we're just kind of letting them push. Getting a lot of free damage here, trying to go from behind, but that didn't quite work. Yeah, so good push there from Deer Tree. Okay, we've got to be very quick to see if we can contest for point 1. Yeah, see if we can get some good contest seconds here, but a pretty good stagger from our Tracer. Both DPS staggered pretty hard. Hey, I don't think we're gonna push it. Oh, we are. Hey, we're gonna be careful here. Yeah. Honestly, I would have liked them to see a good reset there. I think that would have helped instead of trying to push that with nothing in the tank. Okay, let's see if we can get a reset. Maga pushing in out of nowhere, honestly. That was kind of crazy. Yeah, Deirdre's gonna do a good job about just picking us off. So we've got to get back together. Surely, why are we not playing on it? We have Reaper and Maga. I get the mobility, but we don't need mobility. Not that much. Tracer getting the Maga. Okay, I think we are gonna have a nice reset. Breathe for a second. Regroup. Okay, we do have 2 ults. We have, and then 2 more coming up very quickly. Okay, so very easily could keep this, hold this at this. It's a pretty strong defense position here. Got to be very careful about the Maga. Maga pushing in over here. Using the Curio because they're all here, Lucio beat. But they are going to wall off Maga. That should hit the Maga maybe. But not quite. Lucio low. Very good.
I've got you.
Cybernetics regulating.
We did use a pretty good amount of ult there. Yeah, there's 3 of them. So we will have Lucio beat here, so hopefully he'll help us sustain. So we got to be very careful. I would like to only see us do the 2. But yeah, that was an early pick from Skippy. Gotta be careful now. If that's 3, we're down. So be very careful. I would not use beat here. Yes. Okay, and then yeah, we are gonna let them take that. We should have a very quick reset. Maybe some contesting from the Tracer. We are trying to get the contesting from the Lucio. Yeah, and that the Lucio is contesting. That's okay. And we're gonna try to push in here. Yeah, Lucio very low. We gotta be careful. And yeah, we got off with the point. And we used ult there. Again, we are not on it. I'm pretty sure they did ban on it. I think we're good here.
Watch here.
Okay, yeah, we're trying to push in here with the Lucio. Lucio trying to engage with the Tracer. Very low, and with the beat, I think that will end the second map. So Deer Creek taking the second map.
Defeat.
Good job from Deer Creek, and we will be back with round 3 quickly.
Play
Little
of the
updates.
game.
Everybody riot!
Entering King's Row.
I am the enemy.
All right, we are back.
When I'm
Game
full,
3,
the
1-1,
world will be a fair place.
even between both teams. And honestly, that last game was fairly even too. It went to, I think, about a minute left.
It's likely that
but
time
yes,
is
Deer
passing
Creek
at the
did
same
get that one.
rate it always has. Barring
I think what we need to
relativistic
see is
effects,
some
of course.
better swaps
I'll
here
have to bet
from
on
Big
you
Speed.
talking to yourself.
See, like one thing we talk about a lot is find the weakness and address it. If that is a swap, then swap. If it's a change of play style, then change your play style.
5, 4,
Changing comms, whatever it is, do it. Find it and do it. So yeah, we see King's Row. Skippy on on Widowmaker, the classic thing to do on King's Row, then swap it so easily. We do have Kiri and Tracer, Kiri Tracer band. So should definitely see some Ana play for both teams, I'm assuming. Yes. Those nades are forever. Nice kill from Soch here. Gibby. Getting to Lucio too. I don't know what the Lucio was doing there. Where is the tank? I did not see the Zen. Sorry. Barely hear me. See if I can change that. Down. Turn myself up. Let me know if that's better for you. Alright, yeah, we already took the first points, so you're doing very good. Very good attack so far. Let's see if we can keep this momentum. Shooting Czar bubbles, be careful there. You know, again, our tank chicken back on Ram, which is kind of his comfort pick. He's very good on Hazard, but Ram is just, Sig is just so good. Especially right now, especially without the new characters. If the new characters were available, then that'd probably not change. So Ana is in a not a great position right now. Gonna be very careful. Does get the Czar pushing in. Wow, and we used one alt for that. So very good push so far. We should get the third point. If it isn't, then it's going to be a very quick push from Deer Creek. Yeah, Deer Creek trying to push in a little bit. Yeah, not going to quite get there. And honestly, that's kind of a wasted ult from them. So very good. So what I mean when I say wasted ult is once we get a point, our spawn comes very close. So using ults to win team fights is not the optimal thing to do usually. And that's not optimal anyways because we won that team fight. We won that team fight with the Czar ults. So doing very good right now. But we did use 2 ults for that. We have 2 ults right now. We have Ana and yeah, ult for both our supports. Let's see if we can get a good window. Maybe a good window right where the Ana is right now. All right there, that's not bad. Going to Ram. Ram slept. And Anti, can we get the Ram? Get the Ram, nice. Ana not in a great position. Gotta be careful here. One thing we're working with, but that is a team kill. Team kill from Bixby, turning this way around. But Doom coming in just to push in, but not looking great for Deer Creek right now. Reaper coming in. Felipe on Vendetta. Getting the Reaper, getting the Lucio, just trying to switch so they can get on. Very good attack for Bixby. My goodness. That's what I'm talking about. That's what we love to see. It's a very good attack. So anyone watching right now, if you don't know how this works, so they will go to a defense now, and Deer Creek will go to attack. The big three you see on there on your top left is like the third point we actually got, and then we see the meters. That's how much it's pushed, which is all the way to the third point, and then we have the time left after we were done there. So Deer Creek has to get, at the very least, that big three on their side with some time left. If we go into overtime, the best they can do is draw. So very good position for us. Pretty much at the very least we can draw. Obviously we can still lose there, but it's a very good position to be. With 340 left, that is almost the maximum amount of time that you can have. I've seen it at 430 on this map, but it's not much more. Okay, so we are still on, I think, the same comp. Yeah, we have BAP here now, which I like the BAP with the Ana. Our Sig chicken stand all the way up. I'm looking for that TP. Yeah, so good reflex there, good instincts. And we're gonna stay up here because I know they're gonna go that TP, which is good. Now that they did take down both of our DPS, so we've got to be very careful here. Nice stun. Can we get the sim? And we're not. We're gonna get staggered here. We're gonna be careful. Now, if we are smart, we will not try to take that point and get all the way back. As to not die. Please don't die. Okay, Deer Creek taking a very aggressive first point. That's a great strat, just pushing very quickly together. Now we do not see our tank. We gotta be very careful here. Pushing with our tank. Shifting our BAP, not in a great position. Yeah, I like going down here. Careful about pushing up here. I think keeping this corner would be the better way to do this. Window, we probably should push back here, and we are. Good, okay. Sim, trying to push in with that. Yeah, sometimes, like, when your opponent ults, just give them that little bit of space. It's okay. It's better than, one or two of you dying, and then it's a team wipe, and then they take a lot of space, right? So, just pushing back a little bit, and then you can push in very quickly, right after that ult's done. Sig ults. Now look at it. Doesn't quite get anyone, but does kind of push them back. Ram ults. Hammer down. Gets one, gets two, gets three. Wasted ults from Felipe there. Yeah, we were down 3. We should not be using that ult right there either way, even if you got something from it. Probably not going to get anywhere with it, even if you had a good ult. Okay, they do go to take point 2. This map is very heavy like that. Once you take a point, you're basic. You win a team fight, you take a point. Now point 3 is a little bit different. We usually will see 2 to 3 team fights here. Okay, so they gotta be careful. Yeah, you have the Vendetta is pushing in very hard with the Ram. The Ram kind of counters her, so you gotta be careful here. With the Czar, I'm not sure about the Czar here. I see what they're doing with the Sim, but we do have Ram. Okay, gonna reset here. Gotta be very quick here. Rhine pushing in very hard. This is a very Rhine heavy map. Yeah, it's not gonna look great here. Wow, wow, wow. So Deer Creek doing a very good job on their attack also. So we had a very good attack. They had a very good attack. So you see 3v3 here. Okay, we have 2 minutes remaining. They have 2:53 remaining. So that is all the time we get going in. It's basically like a reset of this whole map, but we only get the 2 minutes to push as much as we go. Once we get past those 2 minutes, we're done. Same thing for them. They get 2:53. So better time, but since both of them did so good, it's not that much of a time differential. Now, if we were 30 seconds versus their 2 minutes, that is a huge time differential. Enough time to get your ults and then push in, stuff like that. So we got to be very careful here. We got to be cognizant of they know how we're going to push, and they're going to react to that. This is a team that's going to be very good about reacting and adapting, especially with their tank is very good. He knows how to adapt. So we got to be very careful here. Widow for Skippy, again, just doing the classic Widow. We have Orisa. I think Orisa is a pretty good pick here. Ana and Juno. Fire Strike, obviously Ryan again. Just gonna take down main probably. Yep. Stealth Symmetra. Gotta be careful about the Sim turrets here. Okay, gonna push in through outside. Ram pushing in. Everyone's pushing in with them. Gonna get the Lucio. Good job. Okay, gets another one. That's huge. Getting the tank. Can we get the Reaper? Honestly, if we get the Reaper, then we're doing great. Okay, use that time to push in. There we go. Nice. Yeah, getting that Sim. Gotta be very careful here. Ryan should be back. I'm not sure if he will push in with it. He does have the Reaper. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna try. Yeah. Okay, so they're gonna try, but we're gonna push them out. Maybe it's gonna be close. No, they are gonna push in. They do push in, which is great for us because we got the Rhine. So that is 0.1, and they got their tank staggered. So as you can see, we got 42 seconds left. Not a lot of time left. We probably have one good fight, and we don't have ults. We might see. I could see a Reaper ult because he hasn't died. So we gotta be careful there with the Rhine. Yeah, so we gotta react to ults very carefully here, keeping together. Ashley on Juno, and we do have her all here. Getting 3, 4. That was a good team fight there. Good lord, team kill. Very good job from Bixby. Going into overtime, but that was again a team kill. So we are going to push in to that third point to try to keep this going as far as we can. We have 3 on the whatever the points, which is as much as we can, and we have our Vendetta just trying to keep an out from the points. Very good job. I like that. I like the zoning there. Yeah, Sim trying to push in, but we see it, and we're pushing in with them. Gotta be very careful here. Our ult is done, but that we also did get their tank. Where are we? How we got 3 left. We got Reaper ults. We got Ana left. Oh my goodness! And we keep alive there. Oh wow, we got 3 ults. Yeah, that's crazy. That's very, very good. Yeah, so again, we're in overtime. All Deer Creek has to do is get us off the point. And we're doing a very good about staying on the point. I like the Rissa pick here. Okay, Juno ult to start the fight. I like this. Starting with the Soj ult also, in pushing them out, making it hard for them to push in, and they've got to push it. What a crazy overtime attack so far. Yeah, and we see the window, and we're just going to push them all the way back to where they're not going to be able to do much with the window. And Rhino comes out, and they can't do anything with it. We go all the way to .6. That is crazy. Good job, guys.
Score 6-3. Switching sides.
Okay, so I have not seen a .6 in a while. I do believe Deer Creek has to get to .6. And I think if it's an overtime, then it's a draw. So it could definitely happen. They had a very good attack, and it could happen. And we gotta to another map. Which I hope to God, just for, you know, it's 6:20 right now, so hopefully we don't do that. But obviously I want to win anyways. Yeah, so let's see what happens. Doing just a crazy attack there. That was absolutely amazing. One for the books. Shifty on Juno. Gotta be very careful. Don't die on us. Don't die on us. Okay, staying on Orisa with the Ana. I like the Ana. Talk a little bit after this. That last map is like, why aren't we on Ana? We have Maga. He likes Maga apparently. So, and then you see him going back to that Maga. All right, so we have a early pick from Deer Creek, so they can push in with this. Just gonna be very careful here, trying to get some picks. They are taking a good amount of space here. Going to be very careful. Juno's got to be careful here too. So again, Deer Creek taking a very good, very aggressive attack. Okay, yeah. So like we saw last time, Deer Creek taking it to the first point fairly quickly. Taking that first attack. Both teams don't seem to be very good about defending this point, this map. But like I said, that 2 minute we had 2:53, it's not really gonna matter at this point, because it's gonna take much more time for them to push. So we're gonna go to overtime anyway. So all we got to do is make sure to get them off the point at overtime. And I really hope they remember that. So don't use a lot of ults here. Get to overtime, press Q, you win. All right, Sig with the good rock here, pushing in. Gotta be careful. Can we get the Morgan? Got the good Maga kill there. So we do have three ults really coming up pretty quickly. 50 seconds left. That was a good. Oh my goodness! I'm on the BRB screen. I'm so sorry.
Heads up. Watch here.
That was a good match to look at, if you were looking at it. Sorry, I'm kind of engrossed right now. We are doing a very good job. Soj pushing in. Juno ults with the window and beats. Lots of ults pushing in. Deer Creek just giving everything they can. Yeah, with our Sig dying here, that makes sense. But that was 3-4 ults, and we have 2 ults pushing in very quickly. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so so someone who doesn't really know this game might see like we're down, but we have 2 ults and they had to use 3-4 ults there at least. So I don't see them having a lot of ults for this next fight, and all we have to do is win one fight. One fight here, guys. So let's see if we can do this. Yeah, and so they do have that one. I was thinking maybe they had that one. Yeah, so let's just, as long as we don't commit any ults here, we should be fine. Okay, so we got to be very careful here. Okay, just resets. Yes, good. Okay. Resetting, not dying. Ashley not in a great place there. Not a great stagger. We're gonna be very careful here.
That feels much better.
I hope to God this is not a draw, just for everyone's sake.
Keep a lookout.
I would love to, you know, go home. All right, Sig ult. Can we do this? All we gotta do is get them off the points. We have no ults though. Yeah, can we win this fight? And we do! Oh my goodness, C9s! That is crazy. Good job from Bixby. You know, Deer Creek, to their credit, was pushing in, trying to take that space. But our tank killed the person on the point, and we took the points. What a crazy match there. Oh my goodness, guys. So 6 points, which almost never happens. So people who may not know this game, this almost never happens. I've only seen it once or twice. So yeah, we will be on to game 4. We are 2-1, doing very good right now. Let's see if we can keep this momentum. We just need one more, guys. One more, then we can go home. Knowing Bixby, we'll lose this next one, and then be here until 8 o'clock. All right, here. We'll be back in a couple minutes. Yeah, it was be a second. I think that took everyone out of it there. Holy cow. That was quite the match. So yeah, we are 2-1. Bixby up, which is incredible against a team like Deer Creek, who is very good. As you can see, done like some great tank, great DPS, all around very good. Alright guys, we are back with game 4. Esperanza, and we banned something. Very tired right now. Holy cow, I don't even know. Sim and Czar. Yeah, game 4, and we're a 2-1. If you're just tuning in, that last Kings Row match was actually insane from both sides, honestly. Very good Deer Creek push from both times, and very, very good Bixby push. You know, our defense is not very good, so got a little work on that, but that's okay. Now, historically, push has not been our friend. We love to lose on push, but you know that momentum. What we were talking about actually earlier with Rocket League is that momentum. We won. Let's see if we can keep this momentum. Keep that mental up. We've just won. As long as we stay locked in. Sometimes we win and then we don't lock in with it, and we get a little cocky. We don't do things actually correctly. Like right now, Shifty's not super locked in because he's doing sprays. Gotta be careful here. Make sure with our tank here, we can see everyone. Yeah, we're just letting DPS die. Letting Ana die. Be careful. Supports just make sure we are together. We're in a kind of a weird place. Venture trying to push in. Yeah, our Sig does get a nice pick there. So be careful against the JQ, the Junker Queen. Gets Tracer and a Lucio. Tracer, Lucio, Cass, Kiri. And kind of doing what we've been doing. So like I said earlier, when we started this, how this league works is once you ban a character, you can't ban them again. So for this match, we banned Sim and Czar. But yeah, we couldn't ban Kiri, Ball, Venture, Tracer, Lucio, Ram. So all of those are available to both teams. You know, adding a little bit layer of difficulty. You know, if one character, like I would say our Sig is doing very good, they can't ban Sig. Well, actually they can. We have not banned Sig. Never mind. All right. Well, let's see what happens. Okay, we have a nice ult here. 2 or 3 of them. Gotta get. Yeah, that was a team wipe. Yeah, King kill there. Very good ult. Yeah, they just kind of bunched together. You know, that's one thing you gotta worry about with Sig is like, yes, a good push together is awesome, but if he's got ults, you gotta be careful there. Speaking of, we have 2 ults coming up here with Vendetta. Nice, nice pick from Tracer, early pick. Felipe just doing a phenomenal job today. All right, yeah, let's see. He does get out of that JQ ult. Again, Skippy on Soj, playing Soj a lot there. We are going to reset. Got to be careful. Oh, he does get, yeah. Yeah, had to be careful there. That's okay. That's not a great stagger for us, but we do have 82-28 on our push. So very good start. 6:45 left on the clock. So still plenty of time for Deer Creek to push it back. So got to be careful here. We see both DPS pushing without any supports, so we got to be very careful here. We're gonna ult. So see if he gets anyone. Cass ulting. We got slept, I think. I think that was a sleep from our Ana. Lucio beats, pushing in. Yeah, and I think that will be a good Deer Creek fight win. Let's see if we can push back. Ana very low, yeah. Gonna get tossed in by Cass. Now we do have one ult here. Looks like, sounds like we're switching to Maga.
Keep a lookout.
Yes, switching to Maga. I do like that pick here against JQ. JQ is pretty good against Sig. Can just kind of push past his shield. So got to be very careful here. Ramp Maga pushing in. Let's look at the Ana. We got Kiri all from the opposite team, from Deer Creek. Can he get the Kiri? The Kiri wins that battle. Trying to look for the Kiri. Looking for the cast. Not quite getting our picks here. Yeah, and we're going to get staggered here if we're not going to be careful. Okay, not staggered. Okay, we have 62 for Deer Creek. We've got to take this back. Hopefully we can take this back before they get too far down this long haul. Pushing in. Cass ults. Doesn't quite get anywhere with it. Lucio, can he get to Lucio? Very low, but still pushing in. If we can keep him up, well, Deer Creek does get them, but nice pick. Got to get the JQ. And just the supports and Soj. Nice team fight there. That was very close for everyone there. But very critical we won that team fight. If we lost that team fight, we were probably going to lose our advantage. We get very careful, don't get picked. Okay, where are we at now? So we have 3 ults coming up within the next 20 seconds. Felipe coming down with, yeah, we're just going to get flanked here. But honestly, we're keeping the points all the way up there. So as long as the points all the way up there, I don't think we should use a lot of resources. Yeah, and that was a pretty bad stagger for us, so we got to be very careful here. Thomas still on Maga. Now he's about to ult. We might see a swap here. That wouldn't surprise me. Okay, we got to be careful here. Not getting picked out by anyone diving. Now we do have, we have 3 ults here. So we're probably going to see ult. Yes, we're seeing ults. Pushing in with that. A Tracer ult to bring him down. But Felipe does kind of clean up that team fight. Oh, that was a JQ ult! That was not a great ult from the Deer Creek tank. I'm not sure what his thought process was there. It happens, but very good for us. Okay, so we are three ults and almost a 4th with the Ana. Which we're probably gonna see Vendetta ult pretty quickly. I would see it almost there, but yeah, just too many people there looking at you. Probably the better. Probably Soja gonna start here. Yep. Taking off Lucio very quickly. But very low. Where's our support at? Oh, the Juno ults. Cass ults, but gets him before he can pop off. Again, we're just doing a very good job of keeping our advantage. We got that quick, the early advantage, and all we gotta do is just keep him, this side of the map, and then we don't need to put any more resources in this. So we're winning right now. So. Hopefully if they're smart about this, they're not going to use a lot of resources. Now we do have just Ana, so we got to be very careful here. Again, we have no supports. Where am I? Yeah, the Maga. Again, just trying to keep it up as long as possible. We got 140 left, so not a lot of time for Deer Creek to push it. But that is just... I would say two good fights for them to win. That's it. So they can win this. So we got to be very careful here. Now, reminder, if we do win this, then we're done, which is good for me, because I get to go home, which would be great, because it's almost 7. But let's see what happened. Nice beat from Deer Creek to kind of push them back. Vendetta ult does get 2 there. Very good. And a nice bash. We do win that fight. That is very, very good for us. And a very, very good stagger for us. Yeah, we need to push this. Yes, push it. Okay, so we are waiting for our team. I like that. This is very good. So we're not going to push because we don't want to push without our team. We're going to keep this in the middle. Now, we do have Maga ult coming up pretty quickly. So we're just looking to build this Maga ult. This last team fight, just maybe cage them out of the ults, out of the points, and that's really all we need. Okay, so it looks like they're gonna push in. Use the ult. Let's see what we can do here. That was Kiri ult, but kind of wasted. Can we stay this? Okay, that was good ult from them. JQ doing a great ult, but Felipe's doing a phenomenal job. I think that's enough. Can we get this? I think we do. And we are in overtime, and I think we got this. Holy cow, that's one for Tracer. Can we get the Tracer really quick? Yeah, it's going to be very hard for Deer Creek to come back from this. Okay, just don't push it. Don't push it. Got to be very careful here. Come on, let's get him out. Get him out. And that's it! We win against Deer Creek. Again, a very good team. So I was not optimistic about our chances here, but we did it. We just won against a very good team, and on a push map. Honestly, we do not have a very good record on push. So yeah, very stressful map. Felipe's doing a phenomenal job today. Oh my goodness. That was probably a very good ult with Sig just pushing them up, pushing them down. So yeah, we do win that. Very good drop from Bixby. Yeah, that's it. Well, it's not game 5 there.